Hi there, thanks for watching. I'm Timothy Weir with Fearless Content Group. We're a content marketing company based in Nashville, Tennessee. And in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about how to translate your content marketing KPIs, key performance indicators, key metrics, success metrics, whatever term you want to use to describe those, how to translate those into actionable steps to improve your content. But first, be sure to check out our social media down in the box below and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll get this content first thing whenever it comes out and get to see these videos. And if you want, you can visit our blog at fearlessgroup.co/blog for more helpful content on similar topics to what I'm talking about in the YouTube videos. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about KPIs and how to track your success with your content. And specifically, there's a lot we can go into, and I'll probably do a lot more videos going into that those particular topics. But for this one, what I really wanted to focus on is how to take your KPIs and actually turn those into customer questions or turn those into insights into how your customer is interacting with your content. That really is where the rubber meets the road, because you can have all the metrics in the world, but if you don't know what it's telling you about your content and you don't know what you can do to fix issues or what's performing well, kind of on the flip side of that, you're not going to be able to make the most out of all those insights. And we have so many insights and so many metrics out there, there really is no reason to not take advantage of them. So really, there are 4 questions I found when you're analyzing your content you want to know, because there are basically 4 things you have control of as to what you can fix. And the first question to ask is, are people seeing your post? If nobody's seeing it, it could be the greatest post in the world. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to achieve all the success that you want it to. It's not going to move your business forward. So that's number 1. You look at the number of page views. If you're talking about social media content, how many impressions does your content have? And if that is low and you want to see that number go up, there are things you can do to improve that, whether that's paid or organic promotion, whether that's re-optimizing for search engines to catch it, whether that's trying to get more backlinks or guest posting and using it to drive traffic to the thing. Whatever that may be, you can take specific actions to get more people to look at your content. So that's number 1. Number 2, are people finding this post interesting? Again, there are metrics out there to track that. Bounce rate and exit rate. Is your post causing people to go away from your site? Is it causing people to leave? It's not enticing them to want to learn more? It's maybe a sign that it's not the most interesting thing, or you have the wrong audience. How much time are people spending on page? If you have a blog post that takes 6 minutes to read and people are spending 3 seconds on it, they're certainly not reading it, and more likely than not, with something that low, they're not skimming it either. So even if you want people to skim it rather than read the full thing, you're still not achieving that result. So look at how people are interacting with the content. If it's social media, how many engagements are you getting? Are you getting people to like, to comment, to share the post? These are all important to know, and they'll tell you whether your audience is engaged. And if your audience is not engaged or interested, don't write about that topic, or see if maybe you're writing something that's already been said. One of the greatest things you can do to improve your content is to write from your own unique perspective. Don't say what everybody else is saying. They've already said it. Say what you need to say. Say what is only those insights that you can give. The third question to ask is this content achieving the goal that we've intended? Is this essentially driving people to take the next step? This is absolutely important, because when it comes to content performance, when it comes to using your content to drive your business forward, if people are not going from that piece of content to the next step, then it's probably not something that's a breakdown, and you got to figure out how to fix it. I say that, and I'm kind of thinking through as I'm talking here, because I want to make it clear as well that, content and lead gen is not linear. So people are not necessarily going to read a post and then immediately click to take the next action. So you're not necessarily looking for something linear, but you are looking for something correlative. And if you're posting a bunch of content and nobody's converting off of it, and you know that you have an audience coming in, and you know that people are engaging with it, maybe you need to look at, it's one of two issues. You're either not attracting the right people, or you need to look at, maybe you need to make your calls to action more prominent, or you need to make a call to action that is more relevant and more in line and is the next logical step from what you talked about in the piece itself. And then the fourth, I kind of just alluded to it there, is, are the right people seeing your content? This is sometimes a little harder to track. Sometimes you need insights in order to do this. Great tools like HubSpot allow you to see who's visiting what web pages at what time. Social listening can help you see what kinds of people are sharing it. Who's commenting on your social media posts? If people are commenting who are not the right audience for you, you either one of two things. One, you need to rethink and make sure you're writing something that provides value to your audience. Or two, maybe you haven't considered who your right audience is, and maybe these people that you thought may not be customers may be in a market you hadn't considered before. So those are the four things to look at, how to take your metrics and turn them into valuable insights, and then take steps to correct those. This was a short video getting into what can be a pretty intense topic and a lot to cover. So more is coming. If you have questions about what else should I talk about on this topic, anything in this video that you want me to dive deeper into, please leave a comment, or either on YouTube or on social media. You can find all of our social media below. We would love to see that. More videos are popping up. You also have the chance to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching again, and now go do your thing.